Hello, my beautiful, beautiful Aquarius. Jenny here. Let's see what the tarot is showing for you. Gorgeous for the month of March 2026. Unbelievable. I have pre-shuffled as always. I will read you from my classical tarot and I'll pull an oracle message at the end. Please don't skip it, even if you have to fast forward. Now, I will cut the deck, but I want to tell you just a few quick notes. On the 17th of March, we started the Chinese New Year. Fire horse, I spoke briefly about it in the February readings. You can check it out. But very important also, on the 17th of February, we had solar eclipse in Aquarius, which asks us to embrace the new era, be innovative, let go of old patterns, of old use, shed old skins that are not helpful, not working anymore. The solar eclipse north node was in Pisces, the mystical sign, being more deep, being more intuitive. And the south node was in Virgo, asking us to let go of over criticizing, overthinking, overworking, overdoing things again that stagnate our progress and hinder our progress and not working for us, not making us happy. Now, on the 3rd of March, we have the solar eclipse in Virgo again. This means that we will be hammered twice, reminding us old patterns have to be let off. Overworking, overdoing, anything over, hyper, no longer. We have to progress, we have to love ourselves, we have to be more aligned, more healthy, truly embrace our, let's say, even inner child. Love truly ourselves and be progressive and innovative. Just enjoy life. This is what I wanted to mention. I believe the energy is extremely potent and extremely important, at least to get a glimpse of, so we can understand. So, underlying energy, believe it or not, for you, 8 of Wands, movement, very, very quick movement, can be development of something or communication. So what's coming, what's brewing for Aquarius for March 2026? 3 cards came out and I'm taking them. Unbelievable. 7 of Pentacles, 8 of what is this? Pentacles, and the 2 of Swords. 7 of Pentacles is your revision card. This, even feeling a little bit dissatisfied, whatever you've been doing up to now has been working. However, you are not satisfied to continue in the same way, or you are not satisfied when you see it continuing to whatever result. You want a change here. Strength is about having the strength to resolve a situation, to deal with situation. Also reminding that taming the beast here, the strength, you have to do it with a delicate touch, with intuition, even with wisdom, clarity of the mind, not with aggression or force. 2 of Swords is a difficult choice to make. We'll see whether that's more about business, career, or a relationship, partnership. This is what's coming towards you, what's around you even maybe at the moment. So very important choice. The 2 of Swords choice card says that the only way for you to make the right choice is to go within and use your intuition. Nobody from outside or nothing from outside can tell you what the right choice is for you. What's in the obstacle for Aquarius, please? Cards want to speak to you. The obstacle is Page of Cups. Page of Cups is a messenger card delivering news, but also your innocent-like child making an offer. If it's a connection, love offer. If it's business partnership, an offer, of course, communication, but from the heart, or something that will resonate with your heart. It's very pure, it's very innocent. This is what you're struggling with. The way I feel it intuitively is that you either will feel not at ease to be with open heart and communicate even your feelings, or you feel like you're not receiving this energy from someone or some people or situation that you're dealing with. You're not receiving the love, let's say, or the offer or the communication that you want. But I more feel that you are struggling more yourself with this. If it's about communication, it can be that a communication is delayed. But again, it can be that you are struggling with opening your heart, communicating your feelings as well. Underneath, lingering energy, High Priestess. This is the card which I call the shaman of the deck. Extremely intuitively. Apologies. The Mercury retrograde started and my tongue, really, seriously, I actually on this video I'm much better than the others, believe it or not. Feel so tight, hands feel stiff. Oh my god. And we will have it for around a month at least, so let's see how is this gonna go. So I wanted to say the High Priestess, extremely connected with the highest intuition, with the highest knowledge, keeping actually knowledge, trusting the knowledge from within and the intuition, but not only, having a really strong discernment of who deserves and has to receive the knowledge that she has, she, he, and no genders in the tarot, and keeping secrets. Not only actually when she, he feels necessary, but even when she, he likes. This is what this card is. This is the lingering energy. In the outcome is your King of Wands. Interesting. This is a very creative king. He's the X-Factor king. He wows everyone. He is a little bit with a boosted ego. Can be a little bit, that's like a shadow part of this card. But we don't have yet clarifiers. If more negative cards come around him, on him, then we will talk about this. But it's very beautiful king. He's the X-Factor. He wows people. Whatever he touches, it turns to gold. Something very successful because he operates from the heart with the passion. It's not that he has knowledge, maybe certain knowledge about everything that he does, but it flows from him, from his passionate nature, and somehow it works. And it works in a fabulous way. So everyone is drawn by him to see how this is happening. They want to know his secret. He's very, very creative. This is nice. If you felt dissatisfied, and this card, the Seven of Pentacles here, also it's a bit stagnated energy. When we feel dissatisfied, we don't want to continue in this way, right? So I do like this passion now in the outcome. Also, if you've been struggling with either expressing your feelings or connecting with other people, connecting with the hearts, even if it's people about business and work, yeah, it's the same thing. I mean, I just look at the big picture. We don't have to be that precise. All human beings are going through the same emotions in all levels of life. Doesn't matter if it's love, relationship, or business or career. Of course, there are nuances, but again, if our heart is closed, we have difficulties communicating with people even at work. Communicating with friends, or getting new friends, or keeping old friends, etc. Right? It's not only about a lovey-dovey situation. So I'm very happy to see this beautiful, beautiful King of Wands, the passion. Underneath again is the High Priestess, connecting with your intuition, please. Connect with your inner truth, your inner self, and your intuition. Trust yourself. What's within you, please? What's within the Aquarius in the month of March? What's within the Aquarius? Unbelievable. Major Arcana. Wheel of Fortune. This is within you. You want the change. You want the wheel to turn in your favor. You want to feel that the universe is supporting you. Luck is on your side. This is what's within you. You are manifesting this. You are manifesting a new, prosperous, happier cycle for you. What's within the people, person, or situation Aquarius is dealing with, please? Oh, OMG. Nine of Swords. Anxiety. Being stuck in our heads. Not knowing how to proceed, not knowing how to resolve something, not knowing how to communicate it. That's within the personal situation you're dealing with. I want to clarify here. Your energies and underneath energy, lying, stealing, strategizing, cheeky energy. Let's clarify Did one card came up? No. Let's clarify the anxiety, sleepless nights here within the personal situation an Aquarius is dealing with. Why is it here, please? It seems like you're in the right energy, but the people or person you're dealing with is not. Well, I can't say 100% you're in the right energy, but you definitely want a change. We'll clarify after the Wheel of Fortune within you. Let's see here, please. Page of Wands. Passion, 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 but very timid and very unstable. Now, if it's a situation, if it's a love connection, a partnership relationship, there is some issues here. There is passion, there is desire and attraction, but there is difficulty in expressing love or even speaking the same love language. There might be a big difference either in age or lifestyles or understanding of things, like as I said, love language, lifestyles even. And a lot of strength is required to see how this can be built to a more stable, satisfactory connection. This is how I feel. Again, you know your story best. You will decide whether that's love or relationship or a partnership. If it's a partnership, it's the same scenario. You will be faced with a difficult choice because you want to change, definitely. There is some misunderstanding, not seeing eye to eye, or difficulty to connect. Emotionally, mentally, right? Difficulty to connect or express ourselves or our emotions. And the person that you're dealing with is having troubles with that. Doesn't know also how to behave, maybe how to approach the situation. There is a lot of passion, but is a very unstable energy. Underneath is the Moon and the Chariot. There is a lack of clarity and doubts about certain progress here. Here it is. I can't make this up. This is in the lingering energy. Okay, let's clarify. Let's clarify the difficult choice that is approaching Aquarius about making a change and rebuilding, or just making a change in the ways that things are done so this can be more progressive. Here it is. Yeah, it can be partnership or relationship. I don't know. You have to decide because it can be either or. Three of Pentacles is your collaboration card, and the Knight of Pentacles is your slow pony, but he is called also the Stone Keeper. He's very meticulous. He takes each work as an absolute task for him to deliver. He is very careful how he does everything. He's very well planning everything, strategizing and checking each and every step because he's looking for the ultimate stability and growth. Beautiful, because I already said I feel you want a change, definitely, to a much more prosperous phase in life. There were things that are not working well, or you don't like them, or maybe both sides or all sides. And we need collaboration into a prosperous, stable life or development of the things. Now, it will require strength. The strength is not with force, like no force here has to be applied, but it has to be a gentle touch, a loving even touch, because the strength, this girl is very loving. She's caressing the line. Gentle touch, loving touch, just opening the hearts. Again, in the obstacle, we had opening of the heart and communicating even, or expressing emotions. Maybe there is a need of changing of the ways exactly. Might be for both or all parties. Maybe as I said, different views, different ways of behavior, different language of love even, or language of expression of thoughts that are not delivering the best. They're hindering, and the difficult choices that change is needed here. We need to change the ways, and the ways need to be more connected with our hearts. This actually is the new era. This is what the new era is asking us to do. The new energies, and as I mentioned, because the solar eclipse was in Aquarius. Very important. Aquarius, your sign is about innovation. But the Aquarius are very intuitive. They are very sensitive, even though they don't show it. Sometimes Aquariuses, I don't know if it's for all of you, they may struggle with actually expressing their emotions. They're more looking like being more practical, but that's not necessarily the truth. And sometimes it might be clashes or misunderstandings, or they are feeling misunderstood. But the difficult choice here has to be that the strength that has to be applied for this situation for a better collaboration and whatever turn of events that we want to move away from something that doesn't work well is first of all hard work and being more detailed, meticulous in each step of the way, but also using a gentle touch and love and care, not force. This is how I feel. Now, passion is here. There is no problem about the passion here. Even if it's a partnership, financial partnership, let's say you're partnering with some more people, you all have passion about achieving the things. But if we're not connecting on a human level, on a heart level, emotional level, to work on a project, let's say, or to achieve a certain goal, to believe in the same vision, you can have a passion, yeah? You can have a passion, let's say, to build something. Let's say you want to build the most beautiful building in whatever area there. Okay, we have this passion. However, if we are not on the same level, why do we want to build this house, this building? What is the purpose? What is the idea behind it? What's the legacy behind it? This is the emotional connection, right? Then there will be clashes during this collaboration. It's always like that. Everyone pretty much has to see eye to eye. Doesn't matter if it's work, business, collaboration, or partnership, or family. This is how it is. So, Knight of Wands underneath. Again, passionate movement, quick movement, but erratic. By the way, one energy here is very stable, much more stable than the other also. Passion is there, but the one is unsure, unclear maybe, or too overwhelmed even can be. Okay, clarify the obstacle for us. Did something come up? No. No? Let me check. No. Okay, let's clarify why is the obstacle here. Sharing the feelings and expressing feelings and emotions. Why are they here in the obstacle, please? Clarify the obstacle for us, for Aquarius universe. Page of Swords now. Communication and having clarity of the mind and looking into details and investigating, not taking everything for face value, just looking into the detail, investigating, and also investigating and looking into all details so we can try to uncover the secret and maybe even resolve a conflict. And being very eager to do it like a child, very inquisitive. Just let's be curious, let's see how this can be done. So the way I feel that there might be some slight misalignment. One energy is more balanced than the other. However, passion is there, willingness of this collaboration and whatever achievements you want to achieve are there. But to connect more with the heart, you have to have clearer communication. Page of Swords is communication. And more careful and looking into the details and being more inquisitive and curious about understanding all the details. Maybe even the other person's side. Is how I feel. The moon is here again. Or did it come? I don't know. I feel like I've seen it before. If you didn't, then apologies. The moon is here. The moon is doubts, fears, and lack of clarity. That's in the surrounding energy. We already said that the people or persons you're dealing with already in this anxiety card, when we're in this anxiety and sleepless nights, definitely we're unclear. So that's very obvious. The clarifier for your King of Wands in the outcome, Queen of Cups. Unbelievable. Can't believe it. Always on point. What did I say? A lot of passion here, but I feel like we have to have more emotional connection. The clarifier for your King of Wands, which is such a beautiful, most passionate king. I mean, there is no other. He's very passionate. He's very driven. The clarifier, though, is the king, the queen, not even the king, the queen, feminine and masculine energy. The Queen of Cups, your most loving, nurturing, motherly figure. Showing emotions, expressing, taking care of everyone, being always ready to communicate, to hear yourself, to listen to you. This is what the clarifier is. As I said, the passion is here, the willingness is here, the drive is here. However, connecting emotionally is a little bit lacking or not aligned, and can be even a little bit of misalignment of masculine and feminine energy, because the clarifier for the King of Wands, which is a very masculine energy, the King of Wands is your player card on a very high level. He's the most charming person nobody can say no to. However, this card, as I said, is very masculine. It was clarified by the feminine, the most feminine and gentle card. She's very gentle, the Queen of Cups, very sensitive. It would have been very interesting and a little bit different than what was flowing up to now if it was the Queen of Wands, but it wasn't. This just confirms exactly what we were talking about up to now. Let's clarify what's within you, which was willingness now to turn this around for a more favorable life or events. You want the luck to be on your side and to close the out cycle. Let's see, please, for Aquarius. It can be a partnership, a relationship, but again, it can be also a business partnership. Marriage card, coming together, union, stable union for a future stable legacy partnership. That's within you. Underneath, disagreement, ego clashes, and a bit of childish games. Disagreement is in the lingering energy. And could be also other people meddling here, because the Five of Wands, there is more than two people. There's not two people disagree about something, but more than two other people interfering. Can be. The clarifier for what's within the person you're dealing with, Ace of Cups. Here we go. Ace of Cups. A new beginning. From the heart, for the heart. Love, 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 love. New opportunity to start off either fresh or to build something amazing. Beautiful. Yes, I think that I think that they will be coming to the, I don't know if it's a conclusion. It's more like coming to the decision, to the willingness, readiness to open more the hearts, connect on an emotional and mental level, and maybe even control a little bit the passion, so we can understand better our own ways and we can truly build a collaboration. This is how I feel it. Five of Wands, the Emperor is very stable, and the Chariot moving ahead, progressing. So underneath is beautiful. One more card, please, for Aquarius. Just a last card for Aquarius. What do they need to hear, please, Universe? Do you have anything else to tell us here? One more card. We don't have anything else to say, because when the cards are flying like that all over the place on the floor, I do not use this deck anymore. So we're done. Okay, let me just read you the Spirit Animal Advice Oracle deck. A message. If a card doesn't want to come, like a single card, I will pull for you. Beautiful, amazing Aquariuses. I'm wishing you prosperous and productive March. What I'm seeing here, you have to communicate better, you have to connect better, but you will. That's how it looks. You're absolutely capable of doing that. You're very intuitive in any case. So I release bi-weekly. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, supporting me. I'm honored to be here of help and service to you. I release bi-weekly. You will see when it pops on your search if you like and subscribe. and hit the notification button. And yeah, I just hope that you enjoy the most and in the best way all the craziness that is coming. There will be amazing shifts and changes everywhere, amazing energies that are going to definitely elevate us, but sometimes may feel challenging. It's gonna be for everyone, but the high vibrational souls will be more at ease. So let's pull one message for the amazing Aquarius, please, universe. Dog, loyalty, unbelievable. If we're talking about partnership, relationship, if we are, but whether it's business or career, here it is. You beautiful souls, you may be feeling like those around you let you down or are not doing their fair share of work. We had collaboration here that needs to be improved. This comes as a reminder that loyalty exists and you must not settle for anything less. You deserve better than mixed signals. Once you make your choice and you get the clarity of the mind and you communicate and you express better, this is how I feel the message relates to everything we said already, because within you is already the change and you want this to be turned around in the way it should be for you to make you happy. I think that everything is gonna start shifting. Alignment is gonna start. Sometimes even if the other person or people or situation is not ready, once we start raising our vibrations and we make this decision that we are not accepting anything less, we kind of demand it from the universe, and we kind of sometimes, not sometimes, but I believe how it works, we trigger the other person, we even trigger the other people, or we trigger the energies around us to start aligning. It starts from within, right? We all know that. Okay, so see you.